What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Nothing But Skills. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the BTSU gloves and how I've gotten 5 pairs and where I farm my BTSU gloves. Now, there are 2 different ways you can farm these gloves that I've noticed are the most efficient, and some other ways that I've heard that I haven't had any luck. But we'll talk about that in this video. So how can you get the BTSU gloves? Well, the way I've gotten all 5 pairs of my BTSU gloves are from Camp White Oak. I like putting it on challenging, and remember, doing this solo is a lot easier than doing this in a group, because when you're in a group setting, challenging is scaled to your group. So if there's only 1 player, then hey, it's a lot easier to run through because it's only 1 player. And I just feel that challenging missions are pretty simple now, even if you have just a regular decent skill build or a really good PvE AR build. Now, the boss that always tends to drop it for me is at the very end of Camp White Oak, and that's where I got in all 5 of my gloves. Some people have told me that they've gotten the BTSU gloves from regular purple and red enemies. Now, I don't know how true that is. It's never happened for me. I've only got it from a boss. That might be on a rare occasion if that really happens. Let me know if that's happened to you, but that definitely is a way that I've heard other people getting them in Camp White Oak, not from the boss, but from just a regular enemy. So we'll see. Let me know in the comment section if that's happened to you. Another way is doing any of the invaded missions, because remember, they have the Black Tusk, and the Black Tusk have a chance of dropping the BTSU gloves. You can do it on normal, hard, challenging, heroic, whatever you want, but as long as you're fighting or doing a mission that's invaded, you'll have Black Tusk enemy, and that also gives you a chance at dropping them. Now, I'm going to tell you from my experience, I do invaded missions all the time, and they have not dropped for me. But I can confirm that some players have got it from regular invaded missions, and even those open world Black Tusk boss. So there's a chance of getting it from another place, but the place that I've gotten it the most has been at Camp White Oak. 5 pairs, all from Camp White Oak. So if you're looking at getting some gloves, that's a mission I would grind, and you might have to do it 100 times. It might not drop in the first 10, 20, 30 times. You just have to grind it, and then hopefully you guys can get it. I really recommend these gloves when you're building skill builds. They just make a big difference, especially if you can get those status effects going. They look amazing too. They're probably the favorite looking gloves in the game, and of course they're exotic, so they're gonna look good. Now, what are the talents on here that make this gun so good? So we're gonna break that down if you guys don't know what the BTSU gloves do. So the first talent on the gloves, skills that apply status effects gain 50% status effect duration and 50% skill haste. So that's great for those status effect skills. The second talent, energy infusion. Whenever you apply a status effect, your gloves become infused with that effect for 60 seconds. While infused, you gain 10% skill damage, 10% skill healing and repair, and 10% skill duration for each utility you have. Applying the same status effect while infusion does not refresh the infusion. So when you stack a lot of utility on a build, you can see how hard these BTSU gloves are going to hit. And the final one, charge proxies. Whenever you throw a skill, 1.25 seconds after landing, it creates an explosion, applying the infused status effect to all enemies within 6 meters. Enemies affected by the infusion status effect take 50% more damage. That's why these gloves are a glove you want to add to your skill builds, and they always come with 2 utility plus 1 defensive mod slot. So definitely great for those skill builds. If you guys still have any questions on how to get the BTSU gloves, let me know in the comment section. I appreciate all the support. Leave a thumbs up if you found this video useful. And as always, guys, thank you guys again. But until the next video, Nothing But Skills is out.